Hey Eric, and all your earthpics guys. It's been great meeting you when you come to Lombok. It was great you came down and understood our project. A lot of people wouldn't back this project, and I'll quickly try to explain to you and to others how we've done tens of millions of dollars of output by empowering people using using the magic aid sack, which you've helped provide. So for all you guys out there, so that we're in an earthquake zone village, and these guys are all safe. They're out of tent camps. Tent camps have got malaria, and the reason we started this project is because the monsoon rain's coming. It's going to be mud. Already the rain's happened, and the septic tanks in those tent camps are backing up and going over the field. Everybody's got dysentery. The sickness is huge, and the tent camps are going to be 10 times worse than the earthquakes themselves, which killed a lot of people. So imagine this aid sack that was full of rice. And in the aid sack, which everybody needs, is water. Water's been a major problem during the emergency. There's food, there's vegetables, there's all the stuff, there's chickens, there's eggs in this aid sack, and it's an endless amount. Here's the aid sack here. And also in there's a temporary home because the other one's broken down, and there's toilets. Toilets are the #1 thing for this project. So why we started it, because of the rain, and we wanted to recover the toilets and get people in temporary homes. So the magic aid sack's not what you think it would be. Very different. It's giving a man the chance. I watched some smart men trying to break their house down with no tools, bamboo poles, and they're not used to. They don't need these. You normally use these tools, but they cut through these houses like butter. Just like butter. So some of the tools are these 3-pound hammers, and the other thing is this rebar, this steel. So they can't cut through it, and this cuts through it like butter. So we provide tools for 50-man teams. We've got hundreds of teams out there, and then we've just got other simple tools. We normally give a lot more of these examples: the hand saw and the claw hammer, and we've got chisels and all sorts of things like that. So then we formed. We saw this need, and we got thousands of hammers. Those hammer heads are only $3 each, $6 each. We've had thousands of men, 5,000 men using these tools. The tools are loaned and rolled over. See in the background, though, all the house pads have been cleared, and they build their temporary homes and they recover their toilets. I'll give you an example. We helped smash this one down. We've just got to clear the rubble. We've been giving out wheelbarrows, but they're about $35 each, so we're struggling with that, and there's no one in here. So this was just covered in rubble. At the moment there's 7 families using it, and it's safe. It goes all the time, but now that they're back to normal here in this village, got their chickens that are being left before or eaten. Everything was eaten rather than recovered straight away. These guys are back to normal. They're growing their food, and they got their power going, their water. And water's just fixing the pipes, and here's a new toilet which you help provide, $10. So everything, the tools are just low cost, and so from this investment, this was all dirt before. They've filled it all in. This is a house here. Part of this house is a lot of white rock, so when they want to cement, they smash this up. This here is the perfect cement mix. It's got a lot of sand in it. It crushes down to nothing, and that cement mix doesn't have to be trucked in. So we've been in a big rush with the monsoon rain. So yeah, the tent camps are in rice fields and all that, and they're flooding. And I've got photos you might have seen or might share again. But those toilets are backing up. So it's still sunny at the moment, but it's just gonna be horrible. So these guys are safe. They're building their next temporary home, and moving on to it. Temporary home over there, the house pads here, and then you can see the waters here. There was a house here, just a small house, a brick house here. There's Annie over there, and you can see they've got the floor base, and Mum's cooking. Thank you. And they've got the bedroom, and they're safe. They're nice and safe. So with the nails and that, they got everything was recovered from the house. So you can see here the windows, the doors. This wood's expensive in this country. The forests have been cut down, so they've stacked that. They don't cut it if they don't have to. So in the house space, there's what do they get? There's the roofing iron. So 90% of the roofing iron's used again, but not all houses have roofing iron, they have tiles as well. But you can see this roofing iron's been covered up and put on structures. Old roofing iron popped up again. So the roofing iron, 90%'s recovered, 100%'s recovered of that, straightened out the sides of walls. Then the water tanks and all those things, they're recovered. The windows and all that recovered, like we showed. That's about 70%. Bricks are recovered, about 50% if they want them. The wires are recovered. The beds, about 60% are recovered. There's a lot of stoves and all that are recovered. You can see here they put the windows on the outside of the house, so just popped it out and popped it back in. So yeah, it's all on site. There's 150,000 more homes now. It's going to be 10 times worse with this rain. So they're the poor homes, they're way up the mountains. It's 15 degrees at night. They're really suffering. We've probably done, so even one of these homes, even if you value it only at $300, but it's worth more than that because the house pad's all ready for the next house and they're going to get $5,000 per house. So their aid value per tools by empowering the people is, you know, hundreds of dollars. That's without all the suffering and that we've reduced the medical bills, and the army don't even have to worry about these people. No one has to feed them rice or anything. They're totally off aid. So it was just a matter of tools. But yeah, it was really great, Eric, to meet you. We're going to do other projects hopefully one day, and we've got some really good ones actually, both of us. We seem to really have a great synergy and joint same ideas. But yeah, big thanks, mate, for backing this. We just keep moving fast and keep doing, and we're very much an IT focus. So all the smart technology means we can give face back from in the field and all that. Most of our time's on computers like you guys, but we get out in the field and that, and we let Indonesians do the Indonesians, or the front line. We don't go and interfere. We stay back line and just grow the human capital and trust them and then that. So yeah, excellent, mate. Really great meeting you and having your support. It's we've put millions of dollars output. We've done thousands of homes, 5,000 to 15,000 temporary homes we've seeded, helped seed. So times 4 people in a family. Yep, it's lots, and it's still going every day. So we'll chat soon.